What's up? What's up? Scorpio. Scorpio it is. Perhaps we are going through a transition, but last month, Gemini season, we were going over, we let the unknown be shown. And this month, in Cancer season, we are finding out what we need to know about what was shown. What's still hidden about this, or advice, or what do we need to know yet about this unknown? Alright, so 3 in the deep subconscious. We have this 6 of swords, so we're finally moving in the right direction with this prized possession. We're acting out like we came out of this. We were waiting for a sign on where to go or what to do, and either this is us knocked on our throne in a real emotional, like tears of upset or just stone cold, or this is a situation that happened where it's like we just got our feet into it and then something abruptly happened where it affected our emotions or our cycles or our everyday patterns. This could be a person in your life that caused you emotional turmoil. This could be your deep subconscious. Perhaps you're waiting for these, perhaps this is what you're doing. You're turning your back on these emotions and you're moving forward. You're moving forward. The top, the 9 of Wands in reverse. And then we have this other 9 of Wands right here in the top corner. This is telling me that they got your back. They got your back. You have this King of Cups in reverse. Right next to this 5 of Cups. And this 5 of Cups is right under this Judgment in reverse. It's like we made a bad call. Probably, did we make a bad call about who has our back? Or this could be a decision about what we really see. This could be a decision. This could have to do with this decision. It's like, okay, there's here, and this almost repeats itself. But it's like they're looking at each other. Perhaps there's a conversation about where to go with these facts or with this information. But it's like we finally know where to go. We have this gratitude right under the 2 of Swords, so perhaps we are feeling lucky and grateful even though we do feel sad. So, right on the corner under the King of Cups, we received the Hangman. So perhaps something about the year of the Wood Dragon, which is this year, 2024. Perhaps this is like a slow period where you were almost forced into a situation where you're just like hanging here, like waiting perhaps for more information or for like a perspective change, or perhaps we're sacrificing our happiness for somebody else's expense or something. And this is weird, but I have 3 cards like right on top of it. You have the Empress in reverse, the World in reverse, and the 3 of Cups in reverse. Ooh, that tells us about our helping hand. Excuse me for 1 second. Okay, Scorpio. Sorry about that. We have a lot of 9s. We have this 9 of Swords reverse, and this 9 of Swords upright right below this 2 of Cups. So perhaps this is what we're stressed about. This new relationship or this coming together. Perhaps that's what the choice is about. The logical choice is about emotional something or other. These 2 come together, and the other 9 of Swords on all 3 sides of that 2 of Cups. And on the corners we have gratitude and like counting your days, 2 opposites something, but there's definitely stress around that with the 2 of Swords, the 9 of Swords, tallying up the love you have with the Seven of Cups. So this is telling me that we have a lot of choices, or like to do something different every day. X marks the spot. Maybe X, like, mark a date on a calendar. Perhaps there's something to do with time. Like, we have to have this done in a certain amount of days on a certain amount of time. I see 8:15, 8:20, something around that. Perhaps this is like August 15th to the 20th. Perhaps there's something around that time. Oh yeah, 19, 20, 21. That weekend. Perhaps we'll spend money or make a big decision regarding money. We have all of the 2s on the board, I think, and all of the 9s. We have another 7 of coins in reverse. So, and that's right next to the Wands. It's like this Queen of Wands, this fiery energy. She's like a master. Somebody else had this with the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Cups. You have all these 9s and all these aces. Definitely something new. And we have our cup emptying, so perhaps there's a missed opportunity when it comes to love, or there's something hidden, because we do have the moon, maybe Gemini, Scorpio energy. We had these leopards. I see Cancer. I am doing your reading the same day as Cancer, so perhaps something has to do with that. A face in the moon. Is anything under the surface? And what is under the surface? We have this Ace of Wands in reverse. So we have right near this under the surface, we have the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Cups, both in reverse on top of this Queen of Wands. So perhaps our emotions and our thoughts are not in the right place. It's like, yeah, it's like we have to, like I said earlier about dumping water on this fire. This is literally exactly what we're doing. These cups, we're dumping it on the fire. And like, this is the same thing here. It's like, perhaps we have to do some cleansing or something. It's like this water is pouring out on this hangman. Perhaps while we're hanging, we have to take our emotions into consideration, or we have to empty out our emotions, or release these tears, or release this grief, or this goes along with, it's like we're releasing the demon inside, or our resentments, or all of this, the medicine from the madness. Like, this medicine is coming from this 5 of Cups. It's like we are taking in this very, healing energy. This woman is crying her eyes out. She's in pain. She's in great loss. Even though she does have these 2 cups up here, available and ready for her, she is worrying about the 3 that are spilt right here. She's crying about these 3 things that are spilt, perhaps. And I seen that. And right away, it came over here, pink, blue, and purple. So we have this pink, blue, and purple. So our losses are maybe something to have to do with a moon, Cancer, or our mother. This sign is, I don't know what these signs are. You see all these signs? Like the things that we're crying over are like the something that we chose. You see, he's pointing his finger to here, and that is the one that is right in front of her. And there's also a blue one and a purple one, which there's a blue one and a purple one. It's like these three things, perhaps. It goes up and over. And if you would go up and over, it would be anxiety, the loss of love, and then the moon, which exactly says this. So whatever is under the surface, it's like our emotions or our softness is coming out from the depths of the subconscious. Perhaps this is why we're laying here for so long, or why we're hanging here. It's like we have to decide, or we have to get our emotions under control. We have to move in the right direction. But it's like all of these delays are like trying to stop us. This is saying like, it doesn't matter, we're not stopping for no one. Yes, the Knight of Coins. Yes, this is saying that it might take a while, but you have all of the knowledge, you have all of the tools and everything you need to start this business or to start this journey. In a way, you have everything you need. Yeah, you're riding, it's like you're riding in the rain. It's like you're gonna do whatever it takes to get where you gotta get, even if you do have to ride in this rain. It's like you're gonna do whatever it takes to get you on the right path, Scorpio. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Thinker in reverse. So this goes with letting those thoughts out, with dumping this fire. This is exactly what I see. Freeing our mind, or we're emptying our mind of all of these lies. I thought this Ace of Swords was out here. How did it get back here? Yeah, is that so funny? Because we had the Ace of Swords, remember? Or was that in the last reading? I thought this was out here with truth. And we were discussing the truth. Well, it's definitely in the message. But we have these lies, or these things that are not facts. Perhaps they're just like they're lies. They're not true. Whatever it is unjust. It's not fair. Perhaps this is what we have to do, the Hermit. And there's the longing in reverse. It's like we need to be like this Knight of Pentacles, and you know, we have to stop ignoring these emotions and start following the signs. It's like we're waiting. We are waiting. We are waiting for a sign from our intuition, or we're waiting on this discernment. Maybe God is waiting for us to make a decision, which is letting go of something, because something's in the way. So it's like we have to use our discernment to say, okay, this is right, this is wrong, this is wrong. I'm not gonna do it. This is right, so I'm gonna do this. And this will bring you pure joy. You know, joy and beauty. And you'll be able to tell your story full of love and soulfulness, despite this war that went on inside and outside of your mind. It's like it's going to be frozen solid until you tell your story. The more you tell your story, the hotter the water gets. It's like when you tell your story so many times, the water just flows. It'll just flow. And that'll help us let go of all of this anxiety. Like here again, this man has his hands, you know, in front of his face. Here, this has his hands in front of his face, she has her hands in front of her face. Many of these images here have the face covered as in like shame or guilt, like you don't want to show face. This is saying to like show your face anyway. We have to break this thing. Yeah, our world is upside down because of this outside influence or the lack of the spirit. It's like we're missing something, or perhaps something else is added, like a third party or something. So yes, perhaps we do have to pull our hands away from our face so that way we can see what's really going on. And this is how we gain this information to make these decisions based on where we're going and how we're thinking, how we're feeling, you know, these new beginnings. And, yeah, I hope this was helpful, Scorpio. Oh, you have this king. Don't put all your eggs in one basket, and perhaps this is like sitting in nature. Perhaps you do have to do this. I hear Johnny Appleseed. I don't know why. What's the story of Johnny Appleseed? This is what I think of when I see this. I don't know what that means to you. Perhaps look at that story or something, but this is what I see. And like I said, this is royal status, how I seen in at 9, all that purple, that royal. I'm almost positive this is your reading. But hopefully this was helpful. Don't forget to like it if you resonate and hit that subscribe button if you have yet to do so. Yes, thank you so very much, and I'll see you soon. Love y'all.